My name is Zaid Abdullah. I'm a 28-year-old entrepreneur. I built over 7 social media pages across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram with a combined follower count of over 8 million. I'm currently building my personal brand from the ground up. And in doing that, I'm scaling a service-based product, online personal training, because, I work out a lot and personal brand is connected to what you do. So you sell what you're good at. That's what's personally you. And in doing so, I will document what it takes and what it actually looks like on a daily basis. I've been selling online training for about 6 months now and made a little over $67,000. I'm still in the beginning stages. I'm still learning a lot. This is very new to me. So if you want to know more about what goes into being an entrepreneur, building a brand, and selling it, follow, make sure you subscribe. And let me know if you want to see this as a series continuously. It's currently 6:15 a.m. 6:15. I don't know if you can see that. 6:15. Welcome to another day in the life of a 28-year-old entrepreneur. Prepare to be bored. All right, guys. It's currently 10 o'clock. About to hop on a sales call real quick. I've taken hundreds and hundreds of sales calls in the last 6 months. I've gotten pretty decent at it. Sales is the most important thing you'll ever learn in your life. Without it, you're fucked. Yo, your main thing is your muscle mass. It keeps dropping. Weight loss is not an issue for you then. You're naturally skinny or what? Pricing structure is like this. It's $350 USD to sign up, and then it goes down to $49 a month as a subscription.
I will think about, bro. You know how it is sometimes.
If it's not gonna make you go homeless and or broke, this will be the best investment you'll ever make as far as your fitness, bro. I promise you that.
It's just the price, it's a bit expensive.
If you do this and you do this seriously, you will get the best results you've ever gotten from your fitness. It's just done really well and made very simple, and you have like-minded people within it to push you, and I found that really beneficial. That's a factor. And then number 2 is people who pay attention. You've heard that? Bro, anytime I've done anything for free or anything of low price point, nobody does anything. Nobody. The only time people do anything is when they invest something, have something on the line. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get into this just to see how effective it is. What I could do, I could split the setup fee in half, so it's $175, right? And then it goes down to $49 a month. Just so you can see how good it is for the first month. And then you can figure out, do I want to stay, do I want to go? But I think you'll end up staying, to be honest. I just want you to see it, bro. I know it's good, bro. I know it's so good that once you get in, you're like, damn, this is sick.
You converse with my wife and see if she's down for it too. So,
I mean, she's right here, bro. What does she think?
No.
What the fuck was that? Guys, when you're on sales calls and they're in a car or somewhere outside, the chances of you closing go down by 99%. And the dude was next to his wife too. Oh, that shit is dumb. I mean, in the Google Meet, we always put, when we send them an invite, be in a quiet area with good Wi-Fi. And that is so fucking important because they can't really conceptualize what you're saying if they're half in the convo, half on this, half on that. And that was a great case of that. I'm actually glad that happened. Now you guys know, if they are outside walking in a car doing anything other than sitting down and putting 100% of their attention into the call, your close rate drops significantly. It goes off a cliff. So basically at the end, I tried to pull a rabbit at the hat, but then I realized, you know what, this dude's just, his mind is in 80 different places. So sometimes you just got to cut your losses and move on. This is the name of the game. You're in the trenches, baby. And not everything's perfect. You can't get mad. Got to adjust, adapt, and keep on moving. All right, it's noon. It's noon, 12 o'clock. We're going to hop on a group call with the training program that I host. We have a group training, and basically we check up bi-weekly via video calls. Good for encouragement, good for bringing up the morale, and it reduces churn. Churn meaning the amount of people that unsubscribe. So it's a subscription model, the payment. Every month it's $49, so you got to give the best value, best service you possibly can to keep those people on. And part of that is connecting. Connecting is huge. People don't often buy because they like the product. They buy because they like the person. And then the product's got to be good, obviously, but more so they just want to be a part of something with somebody that they like. This helps out a lot, and then it helps give me feedback on programs and how to make them even better and better and better. You guys got to get really good at eyeballing food, like just kind of understanding what caloric intake's in what. And it's really simple once you really do it, like do it for a decent amount of time. My suggestion to everybody in here is get a scale and weigh your food for a week and just understand what is what. And then after you do that, you'll have such a good general understanding of how much calories are in what. And the way you find out a calorie is usually based on the weight, right? So 100 grams of rice is gonna have X amount of calories. 100 grams of chicken breast is gonna have X amount of calories. 100 grams of ground beef is gonna have X amount of calories. So once you do that, and then you see the portions, you connect it with the calories, you'll be like, okay, this is that, that's this. I know this is too much, I know this is too little. I know I'm in the calorie range with this, I know the calorie range with that. It's tedious, but it's a good learning experience. Does anyone do that right now?
It's so true, man, because I use a food scale, and like now, like I can look at like chicken or steak or ground beef, and I'll like know like, all right, that can be like.
All right, guys, it's about 1 o'clock. We're hopping on a team call now, basically just kind of boosting the morale of everybody, making sure everyone's got their tasks for the week. If you guys want to do anything online or sell your own personal brand, you need to develop your communication skills #1. Selling, for leading, anything. Even captivating people on video. You're not going to be able to do that if you're like, You need to be able to speak clearly, efficiently, and fast because everybody's losing attention span super quick as we progress in this modern era. So, communication. Now I'm gonna go basically, make sure everyone's motivated and ready to go for the next week, and we got our tasks in order.
And the goal obviously is to have like 300 members, and for churn, we need to track churn, which is what that sheet is for. Sophia, weekly, I need you to let us know who left and who gained, like who joined basically. That way we can keep a track of how many we're gaining versus losing per month. And that way we can see what's the limit of the business and how fast we're growing. Maintain customer happiness.
Man, Tennessee is so fucking ghetto, bro. These roads are so shit. Specifically Nashville.
All right, guys, currently 4:30. Just got done with my run. I'm doing a checkup with a one-on-one client that I train. And I usually stack all my calls on Sunday. Most people are free on Sundays, so today I got a lot of calls. Yo!
Yo!
How you doing, brother?
What up? Look what I got in stock.
Let's see,
hold
bro.
on. 5, 6 miles. Like, I see your ass. You do like 20 miles. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's really not that crazy, dog. Like, once your body adjusts, you'll have insane endurance, just like anyone else who runs for a long amount of time. It becomes autopilot, man. It's just like anything else you do long enough,
Yeah.
Your body composition's got to be a bit lower though. It's tough on the joints when you have extra weight. So as you slim down, it's going to become so much fucking easier, bro. Like, okay, what are your main tasks? Because I've heard many people do like 3 a day, like things that are non-negotiable. Or is it just like, what do I need to get done today? I'm just going to write it all down.
It's interesting, right? They reckon your brain can't do more than 4 major things in a year.
Like right? Major meaning what exactly?
Your mum dies, your dad dies, your partner dies, your brother dies, your sister dies.
Okay.
Your child dies. That's 1. You get married. That's 2.
Okay.
You have a birth of a child. That's 3. And you buy a home. That's 4.
Okay, interesting. 7:35. I just got done with the last call of the day. One-on-one clients for personal training. They pay more, so you get on. You make sure everything's good, everything's gravy. 30 minutes every weekend. It's a good trade-off. A lot of these people are higher net worth. They make a lot of money. Otherwise, they wouldn't be signing up to one-on-one training because it's not cheap. And on top of them just training with you and you giving them advice, in this case me, they tell me about their life and I take a lot of cool things away from it because a lot of these people do really interesting things. I work with a guy that owns like 40 tropical smoothies, which is fucking nuts. Like the amount of insight you get from conversating with people like that, it's cool. It's like you get paid to learn as well. And I would say to anybody out there that's interested in learning, offer a service that's really high ticket and be really fucking good at it, they will then pay you to train them on whatever it is that you do, and then you can learn about them. And it's like the best of both worlds. It's crazy. 7:42 and I'm eating my first meal of the day. So I usually have about 1 to 2 meals a day, just for the sake of not feeling like a fat fuck all day, not feeling sluggish, especially when I have a lot of calls. And when you digest less food, you have more power for the brain. So I would highly recommend, if you work a lot, just eat 1 meal a day at the end of the day when your work is not all the way done, but when you don't have a million different tasks to do. And I think I got a few more things to do, then I'm going to bed. So the reason I say I think is because sometimes I'll come up with more shit last second and just do it. Like the great Benjamin Franklin once said, do not put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Basically, this is chicken, broccoli, rice, tomatoes. Health is super important. If you want to do anything of any substance, you have to be healthy. And abusing your body with shit food, trying to make money is just not a good combination for success. Be healthy and you will make more money because you can think better. It's not just because people think you look better. It's because your brain operates better when you're healthy. You are what you fucking eat. All right, it's currently 8:33. Ate my food and kind of chilled out for like a little bit. Usually let the food digest. And then now I'm doing the fun thing for the day. I'm driving to CVS. Fuck yeah. This is my fun for the day. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic. This low-key is fun for me. Like just driving, getting out of the house, getting some fresh air. I run, I get outside when I do that, and then I like driving, you know, maybe once a day, sometime at night, especially because there's no one on the streets. And I'll go to a CVS or something, grab some caffeine or snack or whatever the fuck. All right, we're back. What the fuck, bro? All right, we're back at the crib. My fun is done for the day. Fun. That's my car. Toyota Corolla 2019. A lot of people wouldn't be caught dead in this car. Truth be told, I bought this when I was 23. I'm 28 now. It has not had a single problem, knock on wood. And also, it's a pretty expensive car. It's 21K. And also, I could buy another car if I so pleased. But a lot of you guys get caught up in looking the part and just not being the part. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just want to look cool, but don't do cool things, such as work to get a lot of money. They have an expensive car, but they're low-key broke. The amount of people I meet that have nice cars and don't have any fucking money is honestly astonishing. Not saying I don't want a nice car. I've thought about it many times, but I just think to myself at the end of the day, is it really that important? Is it really that important? Do I need to go out and find a new car just to look cooler when you have one that works completely fine? To me, I always come to the conclusion, not really. Who gives a fuck? If you're not consistently making a lot of money and you go out and buy another car, it's the dumbest fucking thing you could do. It makes no sense. Just to look cooler in front of people that most of them you don't even give a fuck about, to be honest. All right, it's currently the next day. I ended up passing out around 10 o'clock. It's gonna work out, but I ended up not doing that. I was pretty socially drained by the end of the day, and my sleep is just kind of fucked depending on the day. So if you guys like this series and like the rawness of it, let me know if you want me to keep it going. Maybe twice, 3 times a week I can post episodes and just show you what goes in and out of this entrepreneur lifestyle. But it's pretty much like this every single day, just different varying tasks depending on the day. Some days I film more for content, some days I do computer work all day, some days I take calls all day, and it just all goes into this big pot of what is needed to create the right recipe for success, right? You need a bunch of different ingredients, you put them in this pot. Some days you got to focus on this, some days you focus on that to get that final symbiotic outcome. So let me know, and I can make this a series, just recording my life essentially, unfiltered, uncut, unedited, and show you guys exactly what goes into this shit rather than just say, work hard. Even if I don't explain everything in detail, you guys can at least see what an entrepreneur actually does rather than the end result of them on a plane with a fucking laptop. I think that's just, I don't know. I feel like people need to show more. You feel me?